Hello and welcome back to another Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Stephanie with Archangel Education and Technology, and this week I'm going to show you how to make a customized header for either Google Forms or for your Google Classroom. So what I have for you this week, the resource, is a blank template that the pixels are already set to the size and shape that you need. So you can just make a copy of this template and you can adjust it to however you would like to create. You can make multiple copies and create multiple different headers for your different classrooms. So I'm going to start by showing you how to create a background, a customized background. You always have the option of choosing to just put in a solid color, and that's an option if you would like. You also have the option of putting in a gradient, and a gradient is the transfer of one color to another. They have some pre-made gradients that you can always choose from, or you can create a customized one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a gradient. And so I came down here to background and choose gradient, and I'm going to come over here to custom. When I do that, I want to create a gradient that goes, let's say, I want to do, well, I like the center. So I'm going to go ahead and do a radial, a circular, um, centered gradient. So I want to create the different colors. So let's say that I want to choose maybe a purple. I like this purple. It's nice. And so I want to add that in. Okay. But I also want to add in this blue because I like this blue as well. And so I add that in as well. Now I can always change it depending on how big I want the purple or how small I want the purple, or vice versa with the blue. So you can create a gradient for however you would like your background to look. So I like this one. I like the little pop of purple there in the center. And once I do that, now I can go ahead and insert my text. So I always can add a text box. And once I add a text box, I can start writing and I can choose the font that I want. So I've got a lot of pre-made fonts in here. I can also go up to more fonts, and there are tons and tons and tons that you can choose from. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to choose Gloria Hallelujah as my font, and I'm going to write I'm going to write Mrs. Horgan's Google Classroom. Now you can see that it's a little bit towards the top, so I can always adjust it to be in the center. Once I start moving this around, you'll see that the center automatically pops up, and there it is going up and down. So I can drag and drop it. Now that's exactly center of how I want it. So once I have that written, you can always change the color as well if you want to. Let's say we want to make the font white. So we can change that and make the font white to make it pop a little bit. Now this is perfect the way it is. You can always download it. You go to File and Download. You can download it as a JPEG right here. But I'm going to create it just a little bit more. I'm going to go just a little bit further because I want to really personalize my image. So what I've done is I've added the Bitmoji extension for Chrome. And once I download that extension, you can come down here and you'll see it automatically adds, and I can select the Bitmoji that I want to insert. So I'm going to search for a hi there emoji. And so once I select the one that I want, I can look through and I can choose an image that says, let's choose hi. I like that. So I can always select it. So I'm going to right click it and I'm going to copy the image, and then I can come over here and I can paste it. Once I do that, I can adjust the size and I can put it in over here. Let's say that I want to insert another one, or I want to insert a fun image from my computer. I can search the web. So let's go ahead and search a textbook. So if I choose a textbook, I like these, but I can always add in transparent so that gives you a transparent background that you can just automatically place into your header. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the textbook. And once I do that, oh, I can always move it over. I can always go back and I can choose another image that works for me, or I can use remove.bg. That'll remove the background as well. I did that a couple of videos back. You can always sneak back there and take a look. So once I have an image that I like here and I want to finish it up, I'm going to say, let me add one more of my Bitmojis in here, and I'm just going to choose, I'll choose, let's type in school. So I like this Bitmoji. So I'm going to, again, right click, copy the image, and then I can come back in here and I can paste the image. There's my Bitmoji, and I can move her the way that I want. So now you can see that my Bitmoji is reading on some textbooks. And I'm going to come up here to go to download this as a JPEG. And once I do that, it's going to pop up here. It's going to automatically save for me. So I'm going to come over here to my Google Classroom. And once I do this, previously I had selected just a beautiful already pre-made background, which works great. But I want to hit customize. And once I hit customize, I'm going to go to upload photo. So I can upload a photo and I can select it. And I can go over here, select it from my backgrounds, downloads, I'm sorry, and I can adjust it. So you can see that I can make this fit my pre-made, oh, there we go. I can make this fit my pre-made header. And then I can come over here and hit select class theme. And once I do that, it's going to upload in there, and I can always choose what color I want my backgrounds to be. And so now I'm going to hit save, and you'll see that it automatically uploads onto my Google Classroom. And so I can make this become, my mistake. So I'm going to do that again, make sure it works this time. So I'm going to select the class theme. I'm going to make it as big as I need to. Okay. So my apologies. I was looking at this like it was a Google form, and I chose the color. We don't want to do that. We just want to choose the header. So here it is, and I can alter it as I want to. If you want to take this out, you certainly can take that out as well. And then the students will see this when they go to if they go to their classes, they'll see that the different headers that you've made. And so there's an example of another one, and you can have it be whatever you want it to be. So this is possible to do in Google Slides, and it's also possible to do in Google Classroom. Just another way to kind of put your stamp on it, make it unique, make it fun, and make it personal. I can't wait to see everything you guys come up with. Take care. Have a great week.